Don't let your guard down. I guess that was a tad obvious.
Welcome everyone to NieR Gestalt, 5 years on from that horrific day. We now have access to two-handed swords and spears. The weapon that NieR now wields is known as Kusanagi. And where he got it, nobody really knows. But for now, we'll get into the mechanics of weapons later. For now, let's do what NieR would do. Fuck some bitches up! One thing you have to know is that the two-handed sword is extremely slow. Ah, fuck! And you have to time every weapon with great grace and dexterity. You are extremely vulnerable while swinging every weapon, and the more armor you knock off the shades, the more acrobatic and agile they become.
Horseplay.
You don't need to tell me about horseplay, NieR. Vice, NieR, guys. Suck it! Ah, fuck, no, Dark Execution, no! Ah, you know what? Let's get some new spells. Let's go Dark Hand, Dark Lance, and Defend, because that allows us to execute. Evade, and crush them all! Great armor-piercing weapon, that one. We're really going to have to start focusing a little bit more on the word edits from now on. Did we just get a word edit called Hobo? I'm going to have to look back on that. I think we just got Hobo. You know what? You don't deserve to die by my sword.
We've taken more casualties.
They just keep coming. We'll be attacked again unless we move.
Look at him. Look what they've done to him!
The Shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
We didn't ask for this. It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
It's been 5 years since they took my daughter. And I spend every waking moment searching for her. But I've found nothing save heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the Shades and the Black Scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. But I don't care. My life now is hunting Shades, searching for information. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
Hey,
Yeah.
we sure lost a lot of time with that.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to NieR's village. You may realise that NieR has an eye patch now. And this is never really explained. Some people have speculated that his patch on his eye is some symbol of grievance for the lost, obviously being that of Yona. Other than that, he's also got some sick tattoos now that he's become some sort of crazy demon hunter. You can't really see it because of Kusanagi's massive girth, but if we turn into something like maybe the Nameless Blade, I'm not sure if we can see it because the model gets quite blurred as you zoom in. But it's supposed to be a tattoo of a lion, which you can see in, you can see it in the wallpaper that will probably link in the description. Other than that, let's just go back to Kusanagi. Actually, I'll go to Transience, our new spear. I'll get into a little bit more on spears, because spears are pretty fucking overpowered in this game, let me tell you. They are extremely armor penetrating and become extremely devastating in terms of damage later on. But let's go and see what Popola wants. Yep, Kaine. She got stoned. Really stoned. You know what, I can't even make a joke about that. Even I feel bad for Kaine now. She was a bitch, but didn't deserve to be stoned to death. Just look at you. You look terrible. I know you're worried about Yona, but you're going to kill yourself. I'm fine. Just tired, is all. We can't all stay young and pretty as you, Popola. Well, are we feeling saucy today? No, it's true. You look the same as the day I met you. Okay, now you're just embarrassing me. Here, this is from Emil. Hi, NieR. It's me, Emil. Sorry I've been quiet for so long. You and Vice getting along alright? Is he still using big words and making everyone feel dumb? I bet he is. Anyway, I recently stumbled upon some records that might help us in curing Kaine's petrification. Would you mind coming here to take a look? Thanks, I'll be waiting. That's nice. Perhaps the time has come to save Kaine. Does this mean you'll be leaving the village? Sorry, I know things have been rough lately. It's okay. Go. We know you're doing it for Yona. And from this transaction, it seems NieR is some sort of savior to the village. He's their guardian. And pretty much the only person in town that can wield a sword with any sort of aptness, because we never see a guard kill anything a day in their lives. So why even have a fucking militia? Alright, focus. It's a very serious, dark and broody time and all. We've got to focus on what's right. And that's saving Yona. Not much has changed in the village since we last left it, to be fair. There's actually something I wanted to check out. There's some things that have transisted, some things that have changed. Like the kids. They don't run here anymore. And there's actually evidence of this.
I'd prefer not to walk so much. My back gives me a lot of pain.
This is the lady that said watching the children felt, or made her feel reinvigorated.
Oh.
You kids certainly have a lot of energy. You're going to trip and fall if you keep running around like that. Yeah. We'd best leave her be. Wherever her mind has gone, it's a happier world than this. Yeah, some of the NPCs really get me on that note. That was possibly the most depressing thing I've ever read in a video game that's made me feel any sort of care.
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, everyone relies on NieR because he's the only one that can kill stuff.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm kind of busy now.
There's a lot to do and a lot to see, but for now we can pretty much just ignore it. So yeah, the land has changed. Do you notice anything different about this field? It's covered in little bastards. And they make great target practice. Actually, you know what I want to try? No, not Pahu. I don't want to try Pahu. That's dirty. Let's see if I can pull this off, because this will be awesome if I can pull it off without them hitting me first. Nope, maybe I might not be able to do it. Come on, I'm trying to... Come on. For fuck's sake, charging a spell could be the worst thing in the world. Yes! Nice and easy kills. Weapons magic level 5. That's a good one. I like that. Knockback resistance can be pretty useful for obvious mentioned reasons. Broken saw! Hell yeah, that's a great weapon upgrade. Ah, yes! Must farm all these little bitches. I actually want to get Kusanagi out, 'cause even though I said spears are extremely powerful, there's nothing more satisfying than the gratuitous girth of your own fucking blade. Even though you he pretty much killed these little ones in just about maybe 3 hits. Oh well. Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Calm yourself. Haste will only lead you to making an ill-timed mistake. An unstable heart is the worst armor one can have.
No time for that, Vice. Gotta get to Yona.
As you can see, NieR's heart is deeply troubled by recent... Well, not really recent now, it's 5 years. But even 5 years on, NieR is still just as troubled by the events as he was the day it happened. So, yeah. NieR's a little... He's a bit of a creeper in his own regard. He cares that much. No, creeper's the wrong word. He's not a creeper at all. He cares just way too much. Not that it's a bad thing. I don't think anyone could hold it against NieR for caring. Yeah, the next few episodes are going to be pretty sentimental because it's a pretty hard time that NieR's just entered. And not one emo comment out of any of you. NieR is a fucking hero. Hero or not, he's a fucking beast of a man. And he deserves your respect. Use colouring book. Yes, this is extremely useful. I don't know why I never had one before. Ow, fuck! Get off me! Yes! Also, having a massive weapon and tons of little enemies, it's like the mentality about killing a bunch of zombies. There's just so much of it, and the gratuitous bloodshed is just so satisfying. Especially to that of a badger. Even I'm in awe of his killing skills, and I'm the badger. And yes, Emil's world hasn't regained any colour.
Welcome, sir. Master Emil is waiting in his chambers.
Oh, hey there, guys.
Hey there, Emil. How goes the search for a cure?
Nothing yet, but I did find this.
Following the recent incident with Number 6, we have decided to establish an archival room. This room will hold all records on the methods used to control and/or cancel all forms of magic, including petrification and bestial transformation, as well as allow other projects to move forward. Specifically, this should make it easier to complete a long-term storage solution for Number 6, as well as proceed with our work on Number 7. All employees are required to keep the courtyard entrance to this new room secure. Failure to do so is considered grounds for immediate termination.
There's a section of this manor called the planning room, and I think...
You think this room will let you harness the ability to control all forms of magic, correct?
Actually, yeah. Or even if it doesn't, something there might point us in the right direction.
Sounds like a plan.
There's an entrance in the courtyard. It's not far.
Alright, let's go find it.
I'm all for that, and now we have Emil on our side. The only problem is now that we're... Even though...
If this room truly contains the power to control all magic, I can use it to cure my eyes.
It would also allow us to free Kaine from her petrified condition.
Wow, Vice. I didn't think you cared.
Perhaps this tome is getting a bit sappy in his old age.
I'm sure 5 years wouldn't have done anything to you, Vice. You're apparently ageless.
It should be right around here somewhere.
Is this it?
Well, I'm surprised you never noticed this, but being blind, I guess you sort of have an excuse.
Warning. This facility... I can't read the rest. Something about a seal.
If someone bothered to attach a warning to this room, I doubt they will appreciate us forcing our way inside.
Emil, what is it?
Nothing. It's nothing, I'm fine.
Don't let Emil fall too far behind. Yeah, this becomes a bit of an escort quest. Even though Emil has no health of his own, he can keep up with us by tracing our footsteps, and he can help us out in combat, which is extremely useful. Other than that, you just can't let him get too far off screen, otherwise you're just going to lose him. Which I'm pretty sure is just some sort of excuse because they couldn't be asked to program long-term pathfinding. Anything in here? More shades! I can live with that. That was easy. Oh, you're not dead yet. No, you are. It's a really weird perspective to take on a third-person action-adventure game. Not gonna lie, just this whole top-down view, I don't think this is where the future of RPGs was meant to go. This is just a guess, though. And yes, you can still use Faith. Faith is still a viable option this early in the game. Mostly for the... Ah, fuck off. He can fall behind while I just pick this up. And because Faith is just so fucking powerful, it pretty much rivals Kusanagi no matter what we do. Not that it matters too much. We've got a fucking petrification boy on our side. Are you going to catch up? Yep. Come on. Come on. And just like that, sometimes he's really finicky about when he'll petrificate and when he will not. It's just whenever Emil feels like it. But I guess it's kind of hard to take a shot at petrificating something when NieR is sort of fighting in a tight corridor, because the chances are he's going to stare at NieR instead. So I guess you've got to be picky about when and when you cannot petrificate someone. I guess it truly is a great responsibility having such a power. Yes. Emil is the upcoming Spider-Man. Or something close. Hello. I'll have this. Fang of the Twins. Yes. Double-headed axe. Oh, we don't have the key to move on then. Whoops! We need the something awful key. There it is. The something awful key. Much better. Now we can move on. It took me forever to find this little section here because obviously it's roofed off until you come inside of it, and I didn't actually think that you could change the perspective on the camera for whatever reason. This room or place really gives me the vibe of Command & Conquer Red Alert during one of the campaign missions, actually. Simply for the factor that there was this one spy mission that sticks to mind where you have nothing but one spy and you have to get out and save your comrades. I don't really remember a damn thing about it. Damn, I'm losing a lot of health. The one thing is that this is also some sort of retarded gauntlet. There's a lot to do in this little section, and sometimes it's better to just change to your one-handed weapon. You can get a lot more done that way. Emil, grow longer legs. Or lose some fat. Lose some fat. Okay, what do we have? Oh god! More people. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, actually. I completely forgot. If you just tap the execution move, you set out a long spire of just, well, rape spires, I suppose. So anyone standing in a single file is completely fucked. It's like some of those Counter-Strike videos that you see where people see how many people they can get a headshot on, a headshot in that are standing in a complete straight line. Damn, what did I do there? Because I just raped everything. The way their mangled bodies hang off the fucking spires is just... It's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I have 10 defense drops. I should probably make use of this.
What's this? A scrap of paper?
Notice, progress report on number 6. 25th of December 2025. We have completed the initial research into number 6 and are ready to initiate the startup experiment in the coming days. As this will likely mark a great leap forward in Gestalt research, the National Weapons Research Laboratory has made the completion of the number 6 project its top priority. Budgets for all other projects are to be frozen, effective immediately. Ominous.
It would appear this used to be some manner of magical laboratory.
This must have been where I was...
Emil,
I'll be okay. We need to keep going. I'm sorry.
And we completely disregard his health to just press on. It's the wise move, really. Fortunately, oh, whoops, that wasn't meant to happen. Fortunately, we also get medicinal herbs straight out the ash during this gauntlet, so there's pretty much no reason why you should die. Unless you basically get raped by a complete series of, well, terrible attacks. Which is more likely than you think. And we're gaining tons of words. We need to review these sometime soon so that I can upgrade my weapons. How many are there? You know what? Kusanagi time. I don't know why. Wait, what's... I need to look at the difference between these two weapons. Okay, actually, they are exactly the same, except for one's much more powerful. Much better. I always feel incomplete if I don't destroy the petrificated bodies. That's not a word I generally have to use often. The TA card. What could TA stand for? Tiddies Anonymous? The worst thing about larger shades is that they can actually completely ignore your heavy attacks and just retaliate while you're pulling off your combo. So you have no choice but to get raped horribly. And they can do some pretty serious damage when they hit you, don't get me wrong. Because NieR doesn't really have much in the way of armor, if you've noticed. Come on, come at me, bro! I've got your old school book, and what you gonna do about it? Why do you have an old school book? Damn it. I forgot that it defaults to the direction that your camera is currently facing in when you're trying to target a spell. Or target with a spell would be the correct phrase. Oh, for fuck's sake, he can fall behind a little bit. It seems like the magic resisting shades are returning for now. I'm not sure if it completely negates magic spells, but it doesn't really matter. My weapon makes short work of them. And that's all you really need to know. That door's locked, but fortunately the key is right next to it. Shut up! The NA card. You know what? No, I'm only getting bad ideas from this. I'm not going to say my suggestions. I'm actually quite curious. Do you think NieR lost his eye in a battle? Or do you believe that it's some form of grievance symbol? If you actually look carefully on the wallpaper, which I'm going to link in the description, you actually can notice that The tattoo of the lion on NieR's back actually has a strap along his back that covers the same eye that NieR has covered. It's kind of interestingly symbolic. Just give it a gander. I trust you won't be disappointed. Also, it's a pretty badass wallpaper, and you should probably set it to your desktop right now. Even though Caviar doesn't live today, you can let it live on through your desktop. Even Dark Execution doesn't do anything to stop these bastards. Oh man, I love that feeling. Not that feeling where I get knocked onto the ground and then jumped on by weird beings of the nether. Where am I? Do I want to go that direction? I guess I do. I think. Oh, son of a bitch! Yeah, these guys will become more prevalent as we move on through the game. Making it completely impossible to just sit back and cast magic spells like a timely old wizard. And let it be known, there are like 400 different words to modify your weapons with. They don't all each have a very amazingly different effect, but there are a fuck ton. You can play through this game 7 times and not get all the words. None of them really mean anything. They're all just really... Well, they're words, they're noises. Which I always thought was quite interesting, because if you listen really carefully to the audio when I'm not actually talking for once, you can hear, like, words absorb into the Book of Vice when you're absorbing the blood of the Gestalts. The Shades, I mean. Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out. Fuck. I keep dropping spoilers in when I'm talking. And it's a really bad habit I'm starting to develop. I've really got to stop. The one thing that I don't like about this level in particular is just the fact that the amount of rooms you have to search and the delay in time that it takes for you to actually enter a room. That little gap where I just stop when I exit a room. Kind of annoying. But it's okay, NieR. I love you for your little faults. Oh, that was beautiful. Check out that sunshine. Why did you petrificate a dead one? Oh well. Well, don't know how I was supposed to see that coming, but not like it matters. The HA keycard. All I can think of is just like words beginning with the letter that is shown, and also anonymous, like it's some sort of drug addicts club. I'm not feeling especially creative today, you may have noticed. So, who's up for a mini-boss fight? I'm pretty sure there's a mini-boss fight somewhere around here. For fuck's sake, I know he's falling behind. Seems like there's no force that can comprehend NieR's might. Being honest, if I saw NieR, I'd get the fuck out the way too. Ma. Huh. Wonder what Ma is all about. Ma, do we need to go and kill somebody's mother for that keycard? Apparently there was a person's mother in that box. I didn't actually know it was in this room. I'm not sure if it's randomly generated. Oh, that feels good. How did I get blood on the roof? That's bullshit. Not that I'm complaining. It's just kind of stupid. Yeah, can't do anything with that one. Let's move to the next room then. The one over here. And a single shade is guarding it. Big whoop. It's a pretty strange part of the game because there's not really a whole lot of progression. It's a strange layout, a strange... Oh god, mini-boss, I was right. Why did I use that spell? That spell is complete... Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Just a moment. I'm currently stuck inside of the boss, and I'm just going to, pop a defense drop, because this guy can hurt. Why can't I hurt him right now? Ow, fuck! Even with the defense drop, he's raping my shit. There's supposed to be a trick to this boss fight. Mostly the fact that you're supposed to not be able to attack him from the front. But I just stood inside of him and cast magic all over his insides. Hot, gooey, sticky magic. No homo. And a simple machine. That will go a long way to helping us upgrade our weapons in the future. Did I get the Yaki card? Because I've completely fucking forgotten. Stop rubbing your magic aura balls all over my face! Ah! Gang rape! Ah, that was awful. I hated that. A little. I'm glad Emil couldn't see that, otherwise I may have lost some of my dignity. He can catch up. Look, he's here. Yaki card, nice. And stairwell. Oh yeah, let's move on then. A new document. Meeting. Notice, meeting agenda. 12th of the 9th, 2026. Today's meeting will address the following topics. A solution for long-term storage for number 6, a progress report on number 7, disguising the laboratory's above-ground facility as a mansion. Yeah, that's not obvious. Or ominous. It's a little bit weird, in
Project
fact.
number 6. Was this some sort of weapons laboratory?
Something from the old world, I guess.
What was I doing here?
I have doubts as to whether or not Emil will be able to continue.
Wait a minute. If Emil was here, that would have meant that he was here during the year 20...
I'm fine. Let's just go.
I keep wanting to say things, but anything that I say at this point is just going to lead into a spoiler. I can't say anything, and I'm constantly having to edit out these fucking spoilers that I just keep dropping unintentionally. What is wrong with me? It's a really filthy habit I'm dropping. My LP mother would wash my mouth out with soap. Spoilers in a gaming household are the bane of your relationship with your parents or significant other. Man, we're getting words out the ass. I didn't even expect this. I need to look through them all later. You can get some words that can increase your power by like up to 25%. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of shades. Get out of the... Oh, God. I just want to get one charge move off. That's all I care about. Because it's going to be beautiful if I can pull it off. Guess I'm the kind of guy that will sacrifice his own life for the chance of looking like a badass. Oh, yeah. Oh, that felt good. It's like a drug, man. Hook me up to that shit. You know what's on a drug too? Killing this little bitch. Oh, look at that. Sucks to be stuck. Rah, rah, rah! Fight the power! What a strange room. Dead tree, play equipment, an elephant thing. I want an elephant slide. Ah. Oh, yeah! Oh, fuck's sake. Get out of my way! You've got to be really careful during this phase, because this is one of the most dangerous gauntlets. It's very easy to get trapped on some sort of stupid object and just get the shit kicked out of you. Like I am right now. And of course there'd be another boss. Why wouldn't there be? Get up, get up! We've not got the time for this nonsense. This horse shit. And all these shockwaves. Why does every shade have a shockwave attack? Needs more strength capsules. That's exactly what we need. Defense. Wait, why did I use that? That's not what I wanted to use. God damn it. I'm not going to have enough healing items for when I get to the end now. Because it's not over yet. But at least that fight's over. And somehow the keycard appeared in the corner of the room. Because there was somehow no way NieR could have noticed it. I know, it's a document. I forgot about this. Plan Snow White. Notice, progress report on number 6. 10th of November, 2025. The donor body, Halloa, has been chosen from among the 7 candidate subjects to proceed to the next stage. In the interest of protecting state secrets, all but one of the remaining subjects will be disposed of. The donor body, Emil, however, will be kept in storage as a failsafe measure.
Hey, Emil. You sure you're okay?
I'm a weapon? What does that even mean? What am I?
It seems as if he's trying to remember something.
You're going to be okay.
Am I? Am I really?
Your past makes no difference. We'll support you no matter what.
At any rate, you would hardly be the first member of our merry band to have issues.
I love you, Vice, and your self-observatory comments. The one thing I want to ask, because I had to edit it out earlier because it was a spoiler, but now that we know Emil is a weapon, he was kept in storage since the year 2025. We're in now the year, like, 2135. He's been alive for over 100 years. So that leads me to ask, how long has he been in storage, and how has he been alive all this time? Furthermore, who the fuck is Sebastian, his butler? And why is he so dedicated to Emil? Maybe he's a descendant of one of the researchers on this facility. Who knows? Let's save and move on for now. Because there's a save point, you definitely know there's a boss coming up. And now we can go back into our regular perspective. That's one hell of a tower.